Yoite from Team IDTE, and today I'm going to do a deck profile on my dimensional D-Eatos deck. So let's get started. Well, first is 3 E-House, but I only have 2 for right now. It works pretty good still, but it's a great opening hand because it's a 2500 attack as long as there's no monster in grave. So that's why you should run 3. 3 Beast King Barbaros, because they're also easy to get out and they're still pretty strong even though he drops to 1900, and with skill drain on the field he goes back up to 3000, which is a good plus. Elemental Hero Neos Alias. It's basically a target for Stratos and Gemini Spark, and it's another beat stick. Three Crusaders of Enigma, another target for Gemini Spark, and it also has 1900 attack and a so pretty strong monster. Two Thunder Kings. It's a strong monster and it helps negate special summons, which is a good trade-off for just sending him to the graveyard. 1 Stratos to search out for Alias. That helps out a lot if you have Gemini Spark on the field or something. 3 Dimensional Fissures to help keep the graveyards clear so you can get out D-Eatos later in the game. And it stops your opponent from Call of the Haunting any monsters back to the field if there's no monsters in the grave. 3 Gemini Sparks, because it's a +1 just to destroy one opponent's card and you get to draw one, so it's a good card. 2 Book of Moons to prevent your opponent from beating over any of these monsters, and you just attack again with your monster. 1 Brain Control to take control of your opponent's monster, and possibly Synchro out if you can. Use their effects, whatever. Sorry. 1 Heavy just to clear their back rows if you have game or something. 1 Reinforcements to search out for Stratos, and because it's a plus in hand. 3 Dark Bribes to negate MST or Heavy or something. Mirror Force, for example. 2 Dimensional Prisons, which gets around my body because it doesn't destroy the monster, it just removes it. 2 Boundless to also help the graveyard keep clear from your opponent, so that helps out. 2 Royal Oppressions. This deck doesn't really special summons other than D-Eatos, so it really affects your opponent more than this deck. It does this deck. 2 Skill Drains. You barely use effects in this deck. You just beat over everything basically. And again, it affects your opponent more than it does you. 1 Solemn. A staple, negates everything for half your life points. Mirror Force to help clear your opponent's field when they attack and negate attack. 1 Torrential also to help clear the field. Now the side deck. 2 twisters to help get rid of continuous spells or traps on the field, like Royal Decree, which would really mess up this deck. This side is not completely done, by the way. 1 Lightning Vortex to help clear the field again. And 2 Ducker Mobile Cannons to help get rid of monsters from your graveyard if you didn't have D-Fissure earlier, to get D-Eatos out again. And gives you Alias back or Stratos or whatever. Well, this is Team IDTE. See ya.